We have some stocks is jumping over 60%. There's a new deal for Twitter with Elon Musk is about to buy it. That's why the price halted up around the $50. Now the price gravitating down. We're gonna discuss where the price will jump officially and where we'll go to for Twitter and the other stock like PRTY, AVYA, because it's visiting an important level of interest. So let's start our video with AERC because we talked about it today pre-market. What we said, we need to hold $3.90 in order to confirm two profit taking, going toward the $5.70. This is the first profit taken. Then the second one after we clear the $5.70 is the $7.39. If we go back now, we see that we hit one profit taken around the $4.70. Here we took our profit, was a really great trade, and going toward the $5.70. The third profit taken should be around the $7.39. Need to hold the current support now above the $4.72 in order to confirm continuation for the $5.70 before the market close. Then we're gonna go around the $7. Next up we have BTB, jumped over 200%. We talked about it even in pre-market update, the squeeze target alert, when we said before the market open. Let me just show you. Price was below. You see this pre-market line. This is the price before the market opened, was below the 0.28 cent. We said the 0.28 cent will be the trigger for a breakout and go for the first profit taken around the 0.35. If we go back, we see that we hit our target perfectly. And if we go in for our candle, boom, that we have a huge rejection over the 0.35 profit taken. We didn't go around the 0.48 because this short seller went heavily. What's the game plan? The game plan, now we need to hold this AMA. You see it clearly, a bounce and still holding. If we held this AMA above the 0.28 cent, we're gonna get this reaction testing again the 0.35, and if we overcome it, we're gonna go to the 0.48. Let me just go to Twitter. Yes, it's halted up around the 0.50 because there's some kind of news regarding new deal with Elon Musk gonna buy Twitter. If we go in a big picture, we see that just from the technical, just not from the fundamental, the price got rejected around this ascending line around the $50 exactly, and the price went down around the $47. So should we buy now? I will say not yet. We need to have a clear indication for hold up above the 44. This is a current support now, and the resistance is around the $50 or above this ascending line. If we clear this ascending line, oh man, will be crazy volatility for Twitter to go toward the $63. Yes, this will be a price target. Let me just check, another 25%. However, I will take my profit first around this target area, the 53, then the $63. Two profit taken for Twitter after we clear the $50 or this ascending line. Let me just go for the other stock on my list, like Nvidia, Tesla, AMD, all of them jumping up. You know why? Because the SPY is visited an important support at the 357, as we spoke about it before. We said we hold those support for the SPY above the 357, we're gonna have a mini recovery for the market. You see it here clearly. The market is in green because people buying the dip for a lot of stocks because it hit price value for them. So we have to be extra cautious. You know why? The 380 is now the current resistance. There's a potential for the market will enter a bit of reversal and enter another bearish trend if we got rejected for the SPY around the 381 to be exact. If we have this reaction and the price held this time above the 371, this will be good in order to break the next time. We don't want to see the reaction like this. Hitting the 381 getting massive selling pressure, then going to do double bottom around the 357. This will be a bearish for the market. Let me just show you for what's happening for NVIDIA, getting near our bottom, the 117. That's why the price jumped 4% today. The best case scenario is holding above the 127. The resistance is still to clear is the 154. If you want to load up on those blue chip company like Tesla and AMC, you can here on Momo, because you can get up to 15 free stocks on Momo. One of them is AZO, which value over the $2,000, and the least one is Fuel Cell Energy, or about $3. So what you waiting for? Get your free stocks with my exclusive link in comment section below. Notification pop up here will take you directly to an account with Momo. You see it here. We have AVCT number 1, aprn the number 2, and the other stocks in the list as well. This is the most squeezed play on Reddit, where people upvoting for a lot of stock that have potential, or people have a huge bag for them, because those stocks jump really heavily up over 500, 700, whatever, like for AVCT and APRN. That's why they have a huge potential for a squeeze, because the price already squeezed. PRTY tested our resistance as we suggested. When the price didn't hold the support $1.70, we said we're gonna test the $1.47. See it here, that wick. The price bought back. Today we have another wick, but testing our resistance, the $1.70, and the price closed deal. So what's that mean? It's clearly the $1.70 is where the short seller are heavily positioned. That's why here will be the mini squeeze for PRTY if we clear this resistance around the $1.70, because if we did, we're gonna get this profit taken around the $1.90, then the $2.18. Watch out, this is the bottom for PRTY, no price going below the $1.47. Next up we have AVYA, of course, is on the list as well. Let me just go back and discuss the chart, because last time we talked about it, we said we need to clear this ascending line. Any price below is mean we still bearish momentum, and if the price overcome the $1.68 and we saw the $1.70 and consolidate here, perfect. This is will be the first signal for squeeze in order to go to the $2.22. SNTI, if you remember, we already talked about this stock and we said we're gonna have a huge volatility. The price held above the $1.94. as we discussed it before. We said if we held this support, we're gonna have a huge volatility for SNTI to go to our profit taking around the $3.80 and the $3.27. Hopefully you saw the video, because we already discussed this in the last week, and this is what happened. Look what's happened. At around the 29th of September, we held above this AMA, and we said if we held above this AMA and above the $1.94, we're gonna have this huge volatility, 100% for SNTI, because we held above our support and we broke from this breakout zone around the $2.47. That's why the price is charging up. Now we have the ultimate profit taking will be triggered pretty soon, because we got near around the $4.38 and we got a bit of rejection. So the $4.67 will be another ignition for this stock. If we clear it, we're gonna go around the $5.91. So this will be our bottom. Otherwise the price will have a huge selling pressure until this bottom. This should hold. We're gonna have a reversal around $3.27 if we didn't hold the $3.80. So be ready for hunt for those stocks. Take your profit on the way. Put alert. Be ready to hunt. That's why we always get in with the market maker and exit before the short seller will come in. This is the name of the game, the hunter way of trading. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section below, and see you in the next update.